Welcome back to the channel, everyone. We're going to do a pick a card with 4 piles this time in regards to what we need to be mindful of. Coming up right now is Mercury in retrograde on the 31st of October. So it's going to be stirring up some energy of past karmic debts, of things that we have tucked away and not dealt with. So that's going to be coming up. So we're going to be pulling some cards here with the pick a card to kind of find out what we should be mindful of, what we should be looking out for in regards to this Mercury retrograde that's coming up. All right, so I made some notes here. And Mercury is going to be moving backwards, okay? So with the Aries energy, Aries is about moving forward. It's going to cause some irritation. It's going to cause some miscommunications with the collective and those that we are dealing with on a day-to-day basis, okay? Aries full moon tonight. So the energies will be within our realm for the next 3 days, leading after the full moon tonight. So it's a good time to set your intentions on trying to avoid this irritation, this miscommunication. Take time before answering certain people via email. Just watch what you say, because the energy is going to be there and create some discomfort, so to speak, lack of better words, within our collective. Okay. Also, we need to take this time to kind of review ourselves. Take a time to just think about what's been on our mind. Not judging the thoughts that we keep, but be mindful of what we're thinking. And if it is on a negative, we need to pivot those thoughts. All right. It is a time to face our problems, because once Mercury goes into retrograde, it's going to stir up some past things. Some things that we haven't dealt with is going to come back in the vicinity, and we need to be mindful of that. All right, so don't go into any contracts right now. Don't sign anything, and be mindful of that irritation type energy. Be in meditation, wear your crystals, protect yourself, and protect your energy. Again, welcome back, and thank you for checking out this video. Again, this is a pick a card on what we're going to be mindful of. Doing 4 stacks this time for you guys. Check out the links in the description. Get up with me on Twitter and also Instagram. Check out AngelicTarotWorkDivination.org, and check out the website. I do daily tarot readings. I do personal readings as well, with a $10 6-card read, or you can get an in-depth read when you get the oracle cards, the totem quotes, or what have you, specifically for you instead of just the collective, and that's $20. All the links of that will be in my description. Again, I do appreciate everyone that's subscribed to the channel and that has been just participating and that's moving up and moving forward. Um, I'm on a journey, and I want everyone to be mindful of the journey that we are all supposed to have and what ways we all supposed to go. And the tarot lets us know. The tarot gives us the do's and don'ts, so to speak. So with that being said, like, subscribe to the show. We're going to get to the pick a card here. I do have some crystals laid out for y'all to choose, but yeah, let's get to the pile selection. Alright, so now we're at the pile selection. We have pile 1 here, pile 2 here, pile 3 here, and finally pile 4. Take a moment to look at each pile and meditate, and get in tune with your spirit guides to get the pile that's calling to you the most here. Okay, we're going to run this for just a few moments. Concentrate, breathe in, breathe out. What pile is calling to you? Pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, and pile 4. What should we be mindful of in the upcoming week? And with Mercury going into retrograde, what information do we need from our spirit guides? What we need to be mindful of. All right. So if you need more time, feel free to pause the video and pick the card that you want. I'm going to go ahead and get started with pile number 1. So we have pile number 1 here. What do we need to be mindful of? So we're going to go and get started for those that picked the first crystal. Alright, let's see what we have. Going to always start from the bottom. Alright, so we have looking deeper. And with this one is deep within me is a majestic radiance. A time to give rather than take, new moon in Virgo. Okay, saying what we need to be mindful of. Patience. So looking deeper, it's a time to give rather than take, having patience. Fertility. Okay, so I'm already feeling like some of us needs to take time to look deeper. As I said in the beginning of the before the reading, that some of us need to take this time to look within ourselves and deal with some things that we have been keeping tucked away. Okay, and it's a time to give rather than take. So have that giving spirit. Have patience. I'm feeling like you wanting something right now. Spirit is saying you need to be patient. Look a little deeper here, okay? There is something that's going to be birthed with you dealing with these hidden hurts that you pushed away in your life, okay? All right, so cycles. And this can signify coming into balance, going through a change, okay? Moving into a different cycle at this time, looking a little deeper into that and being patient for that transition, that transformation that you're having in your life at this time. And again, it's going to be birthing something. As the 2 signifies here, this is also balance. These 2 cards right here go hand in hand. Fertility, as you can see, has the circles here, and then you have your cycle circles here. All right. And I'm feeling some green here. And again, we have the World card. We got green again, Mother Earth. All right. So we need to be looking into ourselves, rejuvenating ourselves. Taking a look inside and dealing with things that we may have pushed away. Taking a step a little deeper, okay? Get off that surface type mentality, all right? Because we have a physical body, but we also have a spirit that we need to take care of, okay? And I'm feeling like this is going to be a heart chakra type deal here because it's a lot of green within this, and I'm seeing a change, some type of transformation. And with the World card, that's a definitely signal for change, and things are going to be moving. All right, so the again, we have the ability to make a choice in life. So whatever the reading is stating now, if you take heed to what the message is, you do have the opportunity to change what your current outcome is if you take heed to that information. But if you don't, then yeah, we can prosper the wrong thing. Okay, a time to give rather than take. New moon in Virgo. Okay, this is the divine. This is feminine energy coming through with the Virgo, which is the Virgin. Venus energy right here. We have the world, Mother Earth. Okay, we have the cycles, Earth again. So this is 2 Earth, Gaia, and this is the Earth card. So yeah, we really do need to tend to the heart chakra. Okay, be prepared to birth something that's going to grow within yourself, something that's going to heal and take yourself to the next level. All right, let's see what else we have. All right, so we have 9 of Swords here. Some of us have been going through some changes, and that's again why we need to look deeper beyond the surface into whatever situation and know that we need to be patient for its outcome. But whatever we worried about, deal with it. Don't just worry about it. Have a resolution to your problem, okay? Because this here is showing that you're allowing this to affect your life and your situation. So whatever it is, deal with that situation so you can go into that next level saying, hey, I took care of this. Because with the retrograde, with Mercury in retrograde, it's going to keep stirring this stuff up. And this is going to be a generational type curse for years to come for your children's children's children. So This is calling for you to deal with it in the cycle with you. In the cycle with you. Deal with whatever it is that's surfacing. Okay, because it is going to get stirred up during this transition of energy that we have. All right, so we have the Ten of Wands. We've been working on something. Continue to work on that. And again, the resolution is coming. Okay, keep working hard. Have patience for the outcome. The outcome is near. What you're working on will be in fruition. Okay, and I feel like for some of you, it could be a child. You've been wanting a child, and you've been working towards that. And with the World card, Spirit saying that child is going to be manifested. That child is coming. Okay, with the new moon in Virgo, it could possibly be a female child. King of Swords. King of Swords. So with the sword energy, it's telling me that, yeah, there's some things that's happened in the past that's caused you to be rough around the edges, that maybe caused you to lash out to other people. Spirit is saying we need to deal with that and move on. Because what lies within you is golden, is what I'm getting. Okay, you're like a diamond in the rough. You haven't scratched through the surface to get to that diamond. But you will flourish if you get past this point. Like, you're so close. Spirit is saying have patience. Like, you're right there. Okay, so during this time, work on yourself. Work on the things that bothers the mind. Okay, don't allow it to keep bothering your mind. You have to get over it at some point. All right, so the Two of Wands. Taking a look at the situation. So this is something that you've been thinking about that's been plaguing the mind, because we also have the Nine of Swords here. So you've been thinking about this. It's been bothering you. You've been wondering. Spirit says it's time to make a move. It's time to make a decision on it. And don't let selfishness hold you back from where you're supposed to be. It's like you're missing your blessings within this reading, because you're allowing the past to come up and haunt you instead of you actually facing what you're dealing with and conquering it. All right, so we got a couple more cards here. Persuasion. All right. So it's all about how you see the situation. And if you're looking for the negatives, okay, if you're looking for the negatives, you will find them, because there are many. But try concentrating on the positives. There are plenty of them to be positive about. So what we're getting here is that, again, you're allowing your past to change your outcome instead of focusing on what's good. The Spirit said there's a lot to be grateful for. Look within yourself. The jewels are within yourself. If you see right here, if you take just a little look deeper, you will find those jewels. Okay, and when you do find those jewels, give. Okay, and it could be giving your time. It don't have to necessarily be money. Okay, put yourself into someone else and watch how the universe blesses you for helping someone else. Okay, it's okay to help another person. Okay, let's get out of the me situation. All right, and again, get out of the negative. Let's take a positive look at what you have. Be grateful, because gratitude is really what moves the universe into giving you abundance. You have to be grateful for what you have first. Okay, Sun. The golden energy of the sun brings fame and fortune. So if you're worried about a money situation, or you just worried about your situation, period, the sun is coming out. Okay, again, you got the fertility card here. But again, you have to make that decision to let go of what's been bothering you in order for you to reap this abundance. Okay, there is some past things that you have not dealt with that's caused you to be cutting people off and not, facing the reality of the situation. You're blocking your blessings by doing these things. Okay? And you know this, because I see that you've been looking at the situation here. You know this. So it's time to take a chance. Do something different. Deal with those demons, with those skeletons, what have you have in your closet. Know that you do have the ability to birth something new. With the Sun card, things are changing if you're willing to make that change, to make the different route. Okay, so that's what I'm getting for those of you that chose pile 1. I'm going to go ahead and move on to pile 2. For those of you that chose pile 2, I'll see you at the reading. And we're here with pile 2. So those of you that chose this beautiful crystal here for pile 2, what we need to be mindful of, especially with the retrograde and Mercury going into retrograde on the 31st, what things do we need to be mindful of? What do we need to be watching out for? Okay, communication is going to be huge. Miscommunications. So let's see what the reading has for you guys. Sharing yourself. So I'm an incredibly generous being. Sharing yourself. Let's see what else we have. Nothing is yet set in stone. A mutable moon. Okay. Change. Oh yeah. Okay. I'm going to pull the rest of the cards here before I start to make an interpretation. But sharing yourself and nothing is yet set in stone with the mutable moon and then change. Movement, choices, and decisions. Okay. Let's see what else we have. The Fool energy. Wow, this is quite interesting here. Share yourself. Nothing is yet set in stone. We have the change card here. Movement, choices, and decisions. And with the Fool energy. So I feel like for those of you that chose this pile here in this particular crystal, you have a very giving type energy. You enjoy sharing your gift with others. Like you're the person that brings that light. And you propose change to people. Like you give people the want to change, okay? And I see that you have the ability to move forward because with this change, you see the hot air balloon. This is movement right here. And then we also have movement, choices, and decisions in this card with the Fool energy. And the Fool is there. They're carefree. They're not worried. Everything's in harmony. Okay, but I have the nothing is yet in stone. Nothing is yet set in stone. So I want to go ahead and pull some more tarot here and see what we have. Perception. Okay, so we have perception. Let's see what the tarot has. The Lovers card. Alright, so this could be in regards to you loving someone and want to move to the next step with that person. And you've been sharing yourself freely with this person and you guys have been moving or hoping to move into a loving commitment. I'm still having this nothing is yet set in stone. So let's see what else we have in this reading. But I am getting with the Lovers card. This is definitely in regards to a relationship. I will tell you, be mindful of communication during this time. Let's, you know, let's not make anything concrete within this relationship just yet. Because we have this nothing is yet set in stone. And this could mean that we need to pause and maybe look within this relationship a little deeper. I do see some change coming within this relationship because again, there's going to be some movement. And with this movement card, we have the wedding bands here. So in regards to a relationship, the movement could be marriage and you're feeling that energy of moving forward with that person and you're ready to jump the broom, so to speak. Okay, and then we have the Lovers card here as well. So yeah, it's definitely showing some type of union going on with this particular pal. We do have Mother Perception here. So I'm feeling like when nothing is yet set in stone in Mother Perception, that it may not be what you think. Okay, so let's be, mindful of that and just look out. I feel like the Spirit is saying with this particular, don't rush into it. If marriage is supposed to be on the horizon, maybe we should take our time before we say yes. Let's see what else we have. Okay, so we have the Nine of Cups. Wow. Okay, very, very giving relationship. Okay, it seems like you are definitely your partner's keeper here. that you keep them intact and you love them very, very much, and you have been very open with this person, and you're a very giving person. Let's see what else we have. The Fool has came out twice. Quite interesting. All right, so yeah, again, with the Fool coming out twice, I feel like this is a confirmation that we should not quite make that jump. So if marriage is on the table, Spirit is saying wait at this time. And it does make a little bit of sense here. Not saying that you guys don't love each other and that you should not move to the next step, but at this time it's not quite ready. So if you're thinking about eloping with this person, now is not the time to do that. Okay, you should wait. Choices and decisions with this card, and I think you, Spirit is saying hang on just a moment. Okay, but again, nothing bad that this person is doing something. I'm not getting that out the reading, but I am feeling like with the Fool energy here and nothing is yet set in stone, that you may be engaged to this person, but getting married to them is not time. Okay? Tower moment. Tower moment. Okay, so we have the change card here. Okay? The Tower moment brings change. So, again, I said that, this particular pal, I'm saying that you're loving this person. You're very giving, but we have the perception card here that saying to me it might not be exactly as it seems with this person that you're dealing with, and that you need to make a decision on something. And with the Tower card and the Lovers here, then we have the Fool. You do not need to move forward with this marriage at this time. Something is about to come to surface here. The Spirit is going to be shaking up something in your world, and it's something that you need to know prior to jumping into this particular marriage. All right, so this is for y'all that picked on this particular crystal here. Mercury is about to go into retrograde on the 31st. Okay, this is going to bring up some things that maybe we did not know, we didn't know we was dealing with. Could be your partner bringing up some things that you wasn't aware of, and that's why Spirit is saying do not jump out there and get married to this person yet, because there's some information coming out about that. Okay, there will be a change in that particular relationship. I cannot tell you at this time if it's going to be good or bad. I'm not getting that type of feeling off this reading, but I do know we need to hold on. Mother Perception saying nothing is set in stone yet. There's some information that's about to come out in regards to that. So let's see what else we have. Achievement. Win the award, accolade, or contract. Okay, so you will get the achievement. You're going to get to the time where it's you guys should get married, but now it's not the time. Okay, your achievement is there. It's going to come, but it's not yet time. Spirit is saying we need to wait. Okay, because there's something that's going to happen that's going to affect your relationship that maybe Spirit wants you to know about prior to you saying I do. Okay, but I do realize for those of you that chose this pal, this is an overwhelming love that you have for this person. You're ready to move on to the next step. You're sharing yourself completely. We have the Lovers card here. This is your everything. I'm getting that, okay? You're in a carefree type thing. You're not worried about nothing, but honey, something is coming up that you need to be mindful of. So before you take that leap, just pause. Okay, so wonderful. Sometimes being too cautious is just an excuse for being afraid to take risks and move forward. Don't use this as an excuse to miss out on something amazing. Okay, so with that coming out, again, wait, maybe you have been doubting the marriage, doubting marrying this particular person, and something's going to shake you up to the point where, yeah, this is what you want to do. On the other end, it could be pause moment, and then the happy end that comes at the end. Okay, so what I would say with this particular reading is think, take time to meditate before you make any decisions about this particular relationship. Okay, I do have a ending that's going to be great with the achievement and wonderful. However, the Tower card is still present. So there's something that's going to happen that's going to change. Not necessarily bad, but there's something that needs to come out prior to this marriage, prior to this engagement. Okay? And that's the message that I'm getting for those of you that chose pile 2. I'm going to move on to pile 3 in just a moment. All right, and we're back with pile 3 for those of you that chose this crystal here. So unique. All right, so we're going to get started. Again, this is what should we be mindful of with the Mercury going into retrograde on the 31st of October. Is there any messages from my spirit guides that we need to be mindful of? Again, with the retrograde coming, energy is going to be changing. Retrograde means it goes backwards, so that means things from your past will come to surface if you have not dealt with it yet. So let's see what we have for the reading for those that chose on pile 3. Stepping into stillness. My power is born in the majesty of silence. Some of us need to take time and be still. We've been doing too much movement. Don't let pride get in your way, full moon and Leo. Okay, so some of us been a little prideful and need to take a moment to step back and regulate. Purity. Okay. Shadow side. Shadow side. Some of us is going to be facing our shadow side, the side that some of us don't want to see, that we don't want to deal with, but I feel like Spirit's saying once we step into that and face our shadow side, face those things that we don't want no one to know about, those deep, dark things, we're going to purify ourselves. It's going to clean us because we're dealing with that situation. Okay? And don't let pride stop you from dealing with some things that you know you need to deal with. All right, don't shoot the messenger, but you need to step into your stillness, get pride out the way, let that ego go. Okay, purify yourself and deal with that shadow side. Purity again, my goodness. Purity again, that's twice, guys. Twice. And with the Leo moon, you're allowing that ego to do some rotten things. You have to let that ego go and purify. So that means this is an element of water. We need to cleanse ourselves. Okay, some of us maybe need to be called to stop drinking so much soda, drink some alkaline water, get our bodies refreshing, step into that stillness, let that pride go and purify ourselves. Okay, we need to go ahead and meet that shadow side and deal with it. This is a strong message for those of you that chose this pile here. Very strong message. I hope you guys are listening. Revolution. Okay, so this is Maiden of Revolution. This is a fire. Okay, so again, I'm moving into an outcome here that once we let that ego go, okay, stepping into that stillness, facing our shadow sides, dealing with that, that ugliness about ourselves that we don't want to deal with, we're going to purify ourselves. And at that point, it's going to bring us into a revolution state where we're moving, where we're aligning ourselves, where we're leveling up here. Let's see what Tarot has for us. Temperance. Temperance. Oh, wow. So with the universe, again, taking time to step into our stillness, putting that ego down, purifying ourselves, letting go of those demons, those skeletons in the closet. We're going to move into a revolution period where we're going to be aligned, where we're going to be having those chakras together, okay, where we're going to maybe be step into a realm of our crown chakra here. Spirit is saying have temperance. Okay, the energy is going to flow. You're going to go through a shift. Okay, you're going to be rejuvenated. That water that's going in that cup right there, you're going to be rejuvenated. It's going to be a change. And it might not be a easy change, but you're going to go through a change. Okay, so be mindful of that. That, sometimes the things that we go through might not feel good, but it's needed for the process of growth. And I see the purified card here. Okay, and again, this is dealing with our shadow selves. So, yeah, it might be some kicking and screaming going on here. Okay. So once we go through this transformation and we get that revolution, all right, the happy ending is there with the Ten of Cups. Look at that. So this is a necessary change, transformation here to bring you to what your soul truly wants. This is soul purpose type work here, what I'm getting from this reading. This is soul purpose. Okay, so yeah, it's going to feel rough in the beginning while you're going through this change and meeting your shadow self and dealing with those ugly things. But once you purify that and cleanse yourself and get yourself out of that type of energy, the outcome is a happy ending. Look at that. That is beautiful right there. All right, so we have the Queen of Cups. Beautiful. Happy ending. Okay, that you're going to then turn this particular situation around and be able to help someone else. Okay, someone else is going to be looking up to you because they're going to be amazed that you were able to change the outcome of your situation because you decided to let the pride go. You decided to face what was the not so good things about yourself. And now you have reached that point of transformation and you're ready to help the next person. King of Wands. Wow. So at this time, even, with the transformation, you helping others, you got that happy ending with the family in the back, what have you, you're going to be building it. You're going to be building upon this. This is a step to your ascension point. This is a step to being on your life's purpose again. Let's see what final messages we have. Love charm, attract the lover, soulmate, or life partner. There it is. So you're going to find your life partner during this transformation period. I feel like Spirit is setting you up for your twin flame. This is beautiful work here. Again, it's going to start out rough because we got to let that ego go. But once we let that ego go, we're going to start getting to a point of purity because we're facing the things that's not so good about ourselves. It's going to change us into a point where it's going to open us up to be loved. Richness. Search further. The deeper you explore this issue, the more truth you're going to find. It will be well worth your effort. Okay, so again, cleaning out the closet, getting to them skeletons, dealing with the not so pretty stuff about ourselves. At the end result is going to bring some love into our life. We're going to be rich in it. We're going to be better from it. All right, so that is a beautiful message for those of you that chose on pile 3. We're about to move to pile 4 in just a moment. Okay, so we're here with pile 4. For those of you that chose pile 4, what we need to be mindful of in this upcoming retrograde for Mercury, with things that we need to watch out for, with messages that we have. This is a time that things from our past is going to be resurfacing. Retrograde means backwards. Okay, so we're going to be moving back. So it's going to create some irritation. Some of us going to be kicking and screaming, but we have to deal with these things to move forward and break the curses that we have within our families. Okay, stop it. Break the chain. So let's see what messages we have here for those of you that chose pile 4. Trust in your intuition. Your life is guided. Some of us have been second guessing ourselves. Spirit is saying you need to trust yourself. Okay, trust your intuition. Believe in the impossible. Some of us have been truly doubting ourselves and feeling like we're not capable. Spirit is saying trust yourself. Believe in the impossible because the impossible can happen. It's all a matter of thought. Illumination. Wow. Alright, so I feel like some of you have stepped into a point where you're more enlightened, that you have been getting messages. Maybe I'm seeing synchronisms, uh, flashings of light. Okay, for those of you that chose this particular crystal here, you are enlightened. Okay, don't run from it. Okay, it's a beautiful world when you are enlightened. It puts you on your true life path, and you got to trust the process. You're going to be having some financial and material changes in your life. Okay? And this is going to be from a hidden point because we have 5 here, and 5 represents the hidden. So you're not going to know exactly where this change is coming from as far as the financial material world, but you're definitely going to go through some changes there. And I believe it's definitely going to be on a positive note. Okay? Financial and material changes to come. Joy. Joy. Spirit says enjoy it. Okay? Trust your intuition. Go for it. Okay? Believe in the impossible. You're illuminated. Alright? Beauty. It's beauty in what you're doing. I feel like Spirit is saying some of you need to know that it's okay. What your thoughts are beautiful. What you want to bring into fruition is beautiful. Go for it. Okay, you are beautiful. You are a person that needs to trust their intuition and believe in the impossible. Stop doubting yourself. Knight of Cups. Slow but steady. Okay? Like I said, you're getting a financial and material change, and you're going to get this. This is a slow and steady process, but it's coming. It's coming into fruition for you. So believe in it. Okay? If you doubt this, then it may get even slower. Spirit saying is whatever negative vibrations you're hanging on to, let it go. You're slow and steady progress, but you're getting to it. Okay? He's holding that cup. All right? Financial, material changes. Slow process, but it's coming. All right? So just because it's not happening in your timing doesn't mean it's not going to happen. Queen of Wands. All right, so with the Knight of Cups here, again, I see the steady progression to getting exactly what you want. Okay? You have a beautiful heart and spirit. You have to trust yourself, dear heart, because it seems like what you're actually setting up for yourself is not exactly how it is. Spirit is requesting for you to trust and believe in yourself. Okay, and with the Queen of Wands here, you have that mentality. You have that spirit. Go for it. Okay? Don't let nobody stand in your way. Oh, yeah. Wheel of Fortune. Financial and material changes. All right? Hang tight. It is coming. You have to believe in the process. You have to believe in it. All right? You are one of the ones I feel like that's been manifesting. And you've been feeling like you just not been doing maybe a good enough job. It's not coming for you. It's coming. All right? You're going to have that joy. You're going to be laid up in the garden somewhere enjoying the fruits of your labor. Okay? But it's been a slow and steady progress, but you are going to get to the finish line with the Queen of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune here. Oh, I had this card turned over. Okay, so with the 6 here, the 6 of Cups, you are going to be returning to a state where you're familiar. I feel like maybe some of you may be going back to your hometown once you go through this transition of what you're trying to manifest. It could be a manifestation to move out from where you are and you didn't believe that you could. With a Fortune here, things are going to change. There's going to be some movement going on here. Slow and steady, but it's coming. Confident. So you confuse confidence with ego. There is no shame in confidence. Okay? Trust your intuition. I said you've been doubting yourself. Okay? Stop doubting yourself. There's no shame in confidence. It's about knowing who you are and what you want. Okay? And most importantly, having the courage to stand in your own power. I told you you were powerful. I said it. Okay? You have it. Okay? We got the Queen of Wands here. You're a very intuitive, powerful person that needs to stop doubting yourself. You're a very beautiful individual for those of you that chose on this pal. Go for what you want. Like, the reading is overwhelming, like it's there for you. All you got to do is go out there and get it and trust the process. Divine timing, guys. So we have the dragonfly. You bring light to the world. Yep. You're that person. Okay? So believe in the impossible. Okay? Trust your intuition. Things are going to work out. You are a light worker is what I'm feeling for those of you that chose the power 4. All right, these changes are coming, and with that, you're going to be a blessing to others. Okay? The Wheel of Fortune is definitely in your favor. You got the Queen of Wands here. You're an intelligent, nurturing person. You're going to be able to do whatever it is that you were set out to do. All right? Just keep confidence and trusting yourself. The change is coming soon. Beautiful reading. All right, so that's what we have for Pick a Card here. I do appreciate everyone that took time to listen to the Pick a Card on what we need to be mindful of. Do check me out on Twitter and also Instagram. All right, the links will be in the description box below. Make sure you like the video, hit the notification bell so you can be up on when I hit another video or even when I go live. Welcome to the family. This is Felicity here with Angelic Tarot Work. Peace, love, and blessings. Thank you all.